Some children enter the world into circumstances beyond their control. Whispers follow them. Questions arise. Society assigns names meant to shame, words like illegitimate intended to define them. Yet care often exists quietly, through elders and family, showing that love can exist even in silence. These children learn about life and dignity without needing formal explanation. Across time,
stories have emerged that mirror human struggles.
one tells of a child born to a young mother, questioned and misunderstood, humble and vulnerable. The story does not condemn, instead. It demonstrates that human judgment, labels and whispers do not determine worth. The child is known, chosen, and seen by God. This sacred narrative allows humanity to recognize that even in challenging circumstances, dignity and purpose remain. Society often speaks of sin and shame, but divine perspective reframes these experiences. What humans perceive as shame may carry meaning, wisdom, and purpose. The story of this child illustrates that God works through difficult circumstances to reveal grace. Human labels cannot contain divine love. Through this narrative, it becomes clear that enduring societal judgment does not diminish a child's worth. The sacred story teaches that meaning and restoration exist, even where the world sees only failure or shame. The narrative demonstrates a path of recognition and endurance, even when circumstances are difficult. When judgment and whispers abound, divine understanding affirms value. Children of all backgrounds can see themselves in this story. Labels and societal condemnation are transient. Grace and purpose endure. Every struggle, every moment of marginalization is observed by God. Restoration lies not in erasing difficulty, but in recognizing the divine meaning it carries.
Throughout time, stories of children in difficult circumstances
Reveal a timeless truth. The world may whisper, may judge, may assign names meant to wound. But divine love sees beyond. Restoration is found not in the erasure of hardship, but in seeing meaning, grace, and worth within it. Every life, every struggle, every whispered doubt is seen, known, and valued. Endurance, recognition, and restoration.
Holisso, 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 the word was known. A child is born where questions gather, where names are spoken under breath. The world decides before the living, What counts as worthy, what counts as less?
The record writes what it can measure. The crowd repeats what it is told. But truth is older than the whisper, and value is not bought or sold.
If worth were granted by permission, then none would stand the test of time.
If love were earned by perfect order, then mercy would be undefined.
God does not ask the question first. God does not start with shame. God does not name the child by rumor. God calls the child by name, known before judgment, known before blame, known beyond every human claim. Holy soul, sacred is the word before the world decides.
History shows a humble beginning, a mother young, a story way, a household built on faith, not proof, a path not clear, but still ordained.
The empire watched with sharpened interest. The town rehearsed its quiet down. Yet heaven spoke without permission and called the hidden meaning out.
If power lived in perfect origin, then love would never reach the ground.
But light arrives in contradiction, and truth is born where flaws are found.
God does not ask the question first. God does not start with shame. God does not name the child by rumor. God calls the child by name, known before judgment, known before blame, known beyond every human claim.
What is spoken before judgment?
Holy soul,
What is named before the record?
holy soul.
What the world calls broken, heaven calls begun. What the world abandons is never lost to one.
No birth outside of purpose, no life outside of sight. The story was not damaged, it was written. Give life.
God does not ask the question first. God does not start with shame. God does not name the child by rumor. God calls the child by name, known before judgment. Holy soul, not born in shame. Holy soul, the word remains.
Mary was engaged to a righteous man named Joseph. When he heard that Mary was pregnant, he knew it was not his baby. He did not want to shame Mary, so he planned to quietly divorce her. Before he could do that, an angel came and spoke to him in a dream. The angel said, "Joseph, do not be afraid to take Mary as your wife. The baby that is in her is from the Holy Spirit. She will give birth to a son. Name him Jesus, which means Yahweh saves, because he will save the people from their sins." So Joseph married Mary and took her home as his wife, but he did not sleep with her until she had given birth. When the time was near for Mary to give birth, the Roman government told everyone to go for a census to the town where their ancestors had lived. Joseph and Mary had to make a long journey from where they lived in Nazareth to Bethlehem because their ancestor was David, whose hometown was Bethlehem. When they arrived in Bethlehem, there was no place to stay. The only room they could find was a place where animals stayed. The baby was born there, and his mother laid him in a feeding trough, since they did not have a bed for him. They named him Jesus. That night, there were some shepherds in a nearby field guarding their flocks. Suddenly, a shining angel appeared to them, and they were terrified. The angel said, "Do not be afraid, because I have some good news for you. The Messiah, the Master, has been born in Bethlehem. Go, search for the baby, and you will find him wrapped in pieces of cloth and lying in a feeding trough." Suddenly the skies were filled with angels praising God, saying, "Glory to God in heaven and peace on earth to the people he favors." The shepherds soon arrived at the place where Jesus was, and they found him lying in a feeding trough just as the angel had told them. They were very excited. The shepherds returned to the fields where their sheep were, praising God for all they had heard and seen. Sometime later, wise men from countries far to the east saw an unusual star in the sky. They realized it meant a new king of the Jews had been born. So they traveled a great distance to see this king. They came to Bethlehem and found the house where Jesus and his parents were staying. When the wise men saw Jesus with his mother, they bowed down and worshipped him. They gave Jesus expensive gifts. Then they returned home.
Every day is like Christmas when you're around me. Every day is like Christmas when you're around me. Don't need no toys from Santa Claus. Just the two of us together, we'll be decking the halls. Every day is like Christmas whenever you're Hey, hey, hey. Let's go shopping at the mall. You've been working hard this fall. You deserve a holiday full of joy and full of pay. You deserve it all. Every gift and every call. No waiting for a special day. Good tidings for all is finally here to stay. Told her, baby, yeah. Every day is like Christmas when you're around me. Ooh, every day is like Christmas when you're around me. Don't need no toys from Santa Claus. Just the two of us together, we'll be decking the halls. Every day is like Christmas whenever you're around. Watching the children playing games. No moment boring, we're entertained. Unwrapping the presents, eating good food can make any Grinch get in the mood. So much laughter in every room. No waiting for a special day. Good tidings for all. It's finally here to stay. Christmas was always for children, all grown up now. Still got this feeling. Every day is message from Santa Claus. Just the two of us together, we'll be decking the halls. Every day is like Christmas. Every day is like Christmas. Every day is like Christmas. Whenever you're around.
A child is born where questions gather, where names are spoken under breath. The world decides before the living what counts as worthy, what counts as less. The record writes what it can measure, the crowd repeats what it is told. But truth is older than the whisper, and value is not bought or sold.
If we're rooted by a mission, then none would stand the test of time.
If love were earned by perfect order, then mercy would be undefined. God does not ask the question first. God does not start with shame. God does not name the child by rumor. God calls the child by name.
Known before judgment,
Known before blame, known beyond every human claim. History shows a humble beginning, a mother young, a story weighed, a household built on faith not proved, a path not cleared but still ordained. The empire watched with sharpened interest, the town rehearsed its quiet doubt. Yet heaven spoke without permission and called the hidden meaning out.
if I were lifted heaven, our head, then love would never reach the ground.
But light arrives in contradiction, and truth is born where flaws are found.
God does not ask the question first.
God does not start with shame.
God does not name the child by rumor.
God calls the child by name.
Known before judgment,
Known before blame, known beyond every human claim.
what the world calls broken, heaven calls begun. What the world abandons is never lost to one.
No birth outside of purpose, no life outside of sight. The story was not damaged, it was written to give life.
God does not ask the question first.
God does not start with shame.
Does not name the child by rumor.
God calls a child by name.
Known before judgment,
Known when the world is uncertain,
known before birth.
known when the record's unclear.